Hello everyone, and welcome to a new map and a new series. This is Geiselsberg. This is not a fictional place, this is a real place. I have checked it out myself, and yeah, it's very true to life. I did actually check the entire map, and I found it was spot on, which is amazing. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have got the entire map set up, all of our equipment is ready for what we're going to be starting with. This is a seasons map. So if we just have a quick look at seasons, we can see it is day 1. We are on 6-day season. Moisture, snow tracks and snow mode are on. I'll come back to the planner later. Ahead of us, straight ahead, is field 56. That is not ours, but to the left there are 3 fields, field 44, 43 and 33, and down here, just next to that orange looking building, is a grass field, field 45, sorry, not the grass field, next to the grass field is another arable field, on the opposite side to our other fields, that is field 45. We've also got the grass field next to it that I just accidentally pointed out. That is also ours. The farm to the left is ours. The farm to the right is not. That is a neighbour's farm. However, we have our harvester parked there because they say it's okay. That's the deal. So, we will just have a quick look at the machinery I've got. We've got everything we could possibly need. So we've got a cultivator, a plough, seeder, windrower, trailer for collecting animals. Over here we have got, this is our forage wagon, the straw blower, lovely Schluter, I think, Schluter maybe, the Supertrack 2500 VL. This is our big horsepower boy, I think, if I remember correctly. If I just quickly hop over the top of that, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we've got our lime and fertilizer. Out here we've got the Ursus. What number is that? Oh, let's hop in. Ursus 1214. By here we're looking at the Deutzfahr. I don't remember which version. Again, we'll hop in. AgroStar 6.08. This is our, what do we call it? Auger wagon? Is that the name? Auger wagon, yes. I believe that's full of lime at the moment. I think so. The harvester is on the other side of here. That is a Fortschritt harvester. I thought, why not? Go for something different. We don't normally have that. We've got our van over here with a little trailer on the back. Chicken feed dotted all around the place. Over here, oops, these are our implements for our front loaders. Because this is seasons, we've got the pumps put in everywhere. This is a manure spreader, going to come in helpful later on. Bale trailer by there, milk trailer. We've got, I think it's the Hercules. This big boy here. And over here you can see something very nice as well. Apart from the piles and piles of seeds, we've got the Hurleman. This is also quite a powerful tractor. And then we've got, you know, a bit more stuff. This is mainly for the grass work in here, grass and straw. So now that you've seen the equipment, let's have a look at the fields. If I just quickly run over here. This is field 44. As you can see in the bottom right corner, 11.18 acres, that's massive. Previously had corn. Before that it had soybeans, and before that was oilseed rape. This is field 43, 5.72 acres. Soybeans previously, before that it was fallow. Before that it was oilseed, sorry, and before that it was fallow. We've got this one over here, which, as you can see, is a root crop. There you go. Withered potatoes. Before that, it was fallow. And before that, it was cereal. This was wheat. And before that, it was fallow. So, if I go to the planner, you can see we've got everything set up as it was previously. So this is what we're going to grow next. Canola, wheat, barley and soybeans. I have decided, you can see in the left of the screen, it says remaining wheat. That's because we've got a contract for the wheat. So rather than selling it at the best price on the market, we're going to sell it directly based on a fixed price. To do this, I have set up the map a little bit. We go over here. I have bought the biogas plant, and to simulate us being able to sell crops without actually getting any money for it, I've put a silo in. So we're going to be selling here. This is also going to be an area where we buy ingredients. So we can buy herbicide, fertilizer and fertilizer. Nice idea, right? I hope so. We have got chickens. I'll show you here. They have been fed, which is why we've got lots of chicken food. We are going to buy ourselves some cows. There are some objectives and some rules. So on the left hand side, the objectives we've got. We want to have 30 cattle. We want to buy field 32. Buy a class combine to replace the Fortschritt. Buy field 56. So let me just show you where 32 is, sorry. So 32 is the big field to the left of where we currently have ours. 56 is the big field to the right. They both cost a lot. We'll check the price in a second. And buy the pig farm and buy 20 pigs. So if I show you field 32, 261,000, field 56, 389,000. That's a lot. Now, as for the rules, we can only have one worker at a time. They can only work between 8 and 5, and they get 15 euros an hour. For the times, we run in times 15 all the time, apart from when we're doing field work, which is times 5. That's because we're going to do one episode per day. Field work, I think, is fairly realistic in the amount of time, so it goes to times 5. Everything else is times 15. Because this series is called Max Realism. And that's not because I've invented a character called Max Realism, it's because I'm going to be running this series as realistically as I possibly can. Maximum realism. Right, let's have a quick check of those tractors so I can show you. So we've got the Ursus, 117 horsepower, the Agrostar, 107, the Schluter, 240, and the Hurleman, 190. So all of the equipment has been planned for this. That's 180, so that can go on the back of either one of these. That is 115, so we can go on the Ursus. It can go on the Deutschfahrt, but it would struggle, and it can go on these two. Our seeder is 120, it can basically go on any of them. Sprayers, all fine. The manure spreader, that can go on any of them. The cutters, the mowers even, will have to go on one of the two big harvesters. One of the two big tractors, sorry. Obviously windrowing and tedding can go on anything. We've got two windrowers. We've got this nice one which will just move it to one side, or we've got this one which has got an 8.2 meter width and it's going to pick up a lot. We've got a nice rolling? What am I talking about? A nice circular baler, and this trailer, which I love. I really love it. This is a really nice mod I found. This is a forage mix wagon. Oh yes, and we've got the homemade IBCs. And this nice trailer. What we need to do next is buy some cows. Oh yes, the possibly random looking value of money, 29,613. That is random. That was me trying to come up with a random number. I put in any number between 20,000 and 50,000 into a random number generator. That is the value that came out. So that is the value that we are starting with. May seem completely ridiculous, but it's just how I wanted to do it. Right, let's get unhooked. We do have manual attach on, obviously. So we now need to go and get our animal trailer. This is a very nice fan. I haven't used it before, but yeah, it seems to be very nice. Sliding doors everywhere. Unfortunately, one thing I have noticed, you cannot fit pallets in the back of here or big bags. They are too big. I know there is a mod that basically lets you pick up some smaller sort of pallets, hand loading pallets. So we might do that at some point. Let me just go and open that door. It'll be easier to get out that way. We'll close this one. Let's go and get some animals. Now, I actually don't know, where do we buy animals from? That's where we are now. Animal dealer. Okay, up here near the shop. Oh, in fact, it's the same place as the shop. I know how to get there. So let's go. Ooh, we get jammed on something. Let's go for a nice tour. I can show you the area. Now, I made that turn appallingly. Let's head down there. I don't remember how many animals we can fit into this trailer, so we'll have to see. And once we've got the cows, they're not going to give any milk. Cows, from what I was reading, will only give milk once they have reproduced. This is Germany, which is why we have set the currency to euros, the same as in our Irish map. And a speed in kilometers an hour. So if you look here, got some nice lakes. Oh, I've crashed. I was planning on stopping, instead I crashed. Yes, we've got a little boat area. Let me hop out. Go and have a look. It's 1x1 at the moment because we're still kind of sorting things out. So yeah, you can see these sort of ponds, and those little ponds are in the real location. Right, let's continue to drive. Oh, hang on, that's why I'm supposed to turn. Obviously, as you can guess, getting all the machinery over to the farm, I've done this journey quite a few times now. What I've also done is, to make it easier for myself, and to have a little bit of a sort of an added bonus for the farm, for the map in itself, I have set up a placeable ramp in the shop, in the yard of the shop. That way, if we ever need to load anything into a trailer, like I have done with, I'm sure it's the lime, like I have done with the lime, we can just, what's it called? We can just lift it up and drop it in to the trailer without having to worry, because the front loaders can't reach over the top of a lot of the trailer sides, not with a big bag on there, because front loader obviously doesn't have an extension. So let's get turned into here. Let's find out where the animal sell point is. There you go, there's the placeable ramp. And one of these will be the sell point. Right, I'm really hoping that I didn't do something stupid. Oh no, I didn't. Looks like I was not that stupid after all. Because I put this seed hut down because I was having such problems with seed. And I said, it's okay, it's still in the shop, we still have to pay for it, we can pretend that we're getting seed from there. But then I just suddenly panicked and thought that I'd maybe put it over the top of the animal buying. So, cows. Before that, let me just show you. I've got the global company add-on installed, which means I've got these lovely icons which actually tell me what things are, which is very, very helpful. So back to the animals. Okay, so we don't want Brahman. What do we want? So we need some males. Definitely need some males. Maybe Salas. In fact, how many can we fit in this trailer? That would be useful to know, wouldn't it? 4 cows. Wow, really? I guess the cows are a bit cramped in there. So I would suggest we take 2 males and 2 females for now, and come back after and get a couple more females. So which females do I want? So that produces the most milk. Okay. Low feed consumption and price per head. I think we'll take those. Let's confirm. And fold up. Now, I don't have any food at the moment. I need to buy some food for these lovely animals. Because otherwise they will die, because this is seasons. So we are going to have to get some bales. I think what I will have to do is come up here in a moment with a... what would it have to be? I have to come up with one of the tractors with a front loader towing the trailer. We can buy some bales. Not an ideal thing to do, but at least it keeps the animals fed until we can cut some grass. Which means possibly our first job will be... oh, let's break. Our first job should probably be to fertilise that grass if it's available to be fertilised. That way, when we cut it in a few days' time, we're going to be getting a lot more money. And of course, more grass. More grass means more feed for the animals, because we're not going to have any silage yet. Or maybe we will. Maybe we'll have so much grass we'll be able to have silage. Yeah. We'll have to look at the weather, because we need to check the drying potential, because it is still better to have hay. I believe grass will still rot, but less slowly if it's stored in a covered barn, which we've got, because we've got this big one here on the right. That's where I'm going to be keeping bales. But yeah, hay obviously will last forever, basically. Right. Only thing I don't know is where I should be delivering these cows to. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not. it's there. So, let's get these animals moved in. Perfect. Now, if we go here to the animals now, we can see no water, no straw, nothing. They're going to die very, very quickly. Requires 9,000 litres of food to feed for the next year. Okay. So I think if we fold that up, we can move it out of the way. There we go. Let's just park that by there. I know I haven't switched the time to times 15 yet. That's because we're still kind of in preparation mode. Where did I put that lovely IPC of water? Ah, there it is. Does it have any water? Yes, it does. Right. Let's try our brilliant little friend. Now, because we've got the pump, we don't have to worry too much, because the pump will make sure that there's always at least 10% of water in the tank. But we should still top it up, just to be sure that they have as much as possible. There we go. I think they might take it all. They have. Okay. And that's given them... Okay, that's given them a good amount. So let's... We can go this way, actually. Go down to the river very quickly. Get some more water. And then I will hop over to the to the shop with a front loader tractor and a trailer, and we'll go and get some bales so that we can give the animals some food as quickly as possible. So down here. Now, I don't remember how I did this last time. I think what I did was I just backed into the riverbank on a section which was a bit shallower. So maybe, yeah, just by here. Let's lower it down. Perfect. And this is why you need the big tractor, because this is heavy and we've got to go uphill with it. So we do need the power to get out. I think my smaller tractors would be able to lift the IBC, but would then struggle to actually get up that hill. So as you can see, we don't actually have a meadow, but I'm sure, well actually I'm not sure, but I think we have grass in the field just behind the farm. I am fairly sure that's our grass. Okay, so they've now got all the water they need. Perfect. So what I'll do actually, because the chickens don't need water, so let's just back this up. We can keep the IBC just by here, and look, there's our lovely new cows. There are our lovely new cows. You wouldn't know that I speak English, would you? That terrible English I just had there. Right, disconnect that. Let's go and put this guy. Oops. Just going to put this guy out of the way. I think we'll just go and park him back in that shed for now. Nope. There we go. So you can see we've stocked up on seed. The reason for that is, of course, we've got a lot of seeding to do. But what do I need to do now? There's not a trailer hitch on here, is there? No. Right, let's back this guy out of the way so we can get a tractor hooked up to that. Right. I'm going to be avoiding tabbing. Max Realism. I think we'll just take the Ursus. That'll be fine. And I really, really like this tractor. I love sort of the square shape. I'm a big fan of classic cars because I think they look so much nicer without all of the curves that modern supercars and sports cars have. I think it looks awesome. And the same thing goes for this tractor, to be honest. So we're going to need our bale spike. Luckily I bought one of these already. Excuse me. You should be like that. There we go. Interesting. I did not have this problem before. I think this has been updated. Oh no. Right, so this is not going to be a front loader tractor. It's annoying. I have to see if I can disable the interactive control type stuff. Otherwise, this is just completely pointless, this tractor. It can still do field work, but I was hoping it would be able to do some front loader work as well. If it can't, then yeah, that's me scuppered really. That was the general plan for this tractor, was that he would do a mix of everything. Right, let's hop into the other one. Hopefully nothing has gone horribly wrong recently with this. No, this one's still fine. Good. Right. I will just go and get connected. Oops. Yep, I will go and get connected. And head over to the shop. I'll see you over there in a sec. Okay, so we are down at the shop now. The van is ready to get some more cows. But first we need to get these bales. So, bales. Bales are expensive. So I think, as much as I'd love to give them silage, best thing to do for now is going to be give them hay. I think we'll get 2 bales of hay. That will hopefully keep them going for a while. Just turn that back on. Let's find out where these bales are. Right, smashing into our truck, of course. That would be really useful. Now, I do not claim to be the best bale stacker in the world. So we're just going to have to see how well I do here. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Not at all. what I will just quickly do, just see. Right, so there's a strap there, and a strap there. One in the middle? No. One there. Okay. Just try and make sure I line it up over the top of a strap. That would be useful. Possibly over the top of two straps, if I can. And like I said, this is just to get them going. We will be making our own food very soon. And as soon as it's possible, we will also be making silage. Right, there we go. Just hop out. Get that strapped on, perfect. I think it's worth getting some straw for a bit of bedding for them, but we only need one bale of straw, which is incredibly expensive. Let's go and pick that up. Now, I didn't have to really do much to get these on, but I have to say, I'm quite impressed with myself there. I did not have much problem actually picking things up. Usually, I really struggle. Straw is something we're going to have to struggle with. We can either buy some until the summer, or we can just leave the animals without straw. However, leaving them without straw does reduce their health, which is not a good thing. But of course, until summertime, we will not have any straw. There will be none available. So we're going to have to, I think, we can maybe buy some if we're doing well. But if we're not doing well, I think the cows are going to have to suffer the health loss. And yeah, that'll be it. So, we bought air shares last time, I believe. 2 of them. I think what we'll do, buy 1 more air share and 3 Holsteins. Holstein. There we go. We'll get set up for follow me again. So we've got 16,000 euros left to last us until one of 2 things. Either until we sell some crops, because we do have some crops left over from when we bought the farm. There were some that were here already, and I have not reset those because I know that most other players don't reset them, so I'm not going to either. So if the price of those is good, great demands and things like that, we'll sell them. Otherwise, we will not make any money until we have fulfilled our wheat contract, which is 30,000 litres of wheat. I don't actually remember the price we're going to pay for it. I will have to double check that before the next episode. But essentially, we are going to get paid a fixed amount for the first 30,000 litres. Then we get paid a slightly increased amount for every 1,000 litres extra that we sell. And there's also a penalty if we don't deliver the 30,000 litres. There's a penalty charge for every 1,000 litres we are underneath. But using a few nice calculators available online, I think if we've got a good field with plenty of fertilizer, doesn't need lime, all of that kind of stuff, I think we should be able to make more than 30,000 litres, which means we will be in a perfect condition to finish the contract. And hopefully, when we do that, we will also be able to sell the extra and get a bit of bonus. However, if the bonus price is less than the market value at the time, then we will just sell the extra for the market value. We won't bother selling it to the contractor, to the contract owner, because we want to make as much money as possible. You saw the prices of those two fields. They are staggering. So, yeah, we do not want to be we do not want to be selling for less than we need to. I am going to get the straw blower set up. That will be on this tractor. I will also get the animals unloaded, and I will do all of that on a very quick time lapse. So, I will see you in a minute. Okay, so it turns out this is not where you feed them. Or maybe it is. Okay, right, so this is where you feed them, but they've taken all they need. Interesting. So they won't take a full bale anymore. Yeah, there we go, so I can see there is not a full bale. This is not a full bale left anymore. Okay, well, that means I will go and get these put into the shed, because they're of no use to us at the moment. We do not need a bunch of bales, but at least we know we have enough food for a couple of days. This is a great addition to the game. I really like this straw blower. I think it's very, very cool of Giants to add it in. It's definitely a worthwhile thing. I've just realised that actually it would have been better as a straw, as a round bale, but you know, I'm not going to do everything right all the time. That is just life. It should still fit, just not as well. See? Perfect. As if. Let's get hooked back up. See, he says he's got 4,000 litres in here. Oh, wow, that's heavy. I should. Really should. Oh, no. I've put the... Oh, we've lost the bale. Okay. Well, at least it's working. It's blowing some straw in. We can see it starting to fill up now. They are using a fair amount of this straw as well. Okay, they've taken about as much as they need now. So 36% left. I am going to have to go and carefully put this away. We need to get some water put into the trough. But I can do that off screen. So, oops. We've got our cows, 8 of them. They've got hay, so that's enough for now. That has an effectiveness of 75%. So they're okay, and they're producing slurry already. With the straw, they should start to produce manure as well. But we've got 8 cows, and we've got how many chickens? I don't even know how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Well, next time we are going to get that grass cut over there, I think, because this is Seasons Bavaria, and as you can see, no, I thought grass was ready to cut straight away. Not until day 3. Okay. Well, we'll have to wait for that then. But we need to get the fields ready. Everything can go in at the moment, although it's too cold today for soybeans. So the next episode will be starting some of the field work, preparing the fields. I show you. So these are the 4 fields we've got. They have all been harvested or withered. 2 of them have been fertilised, but I think once I cultivate them, that will go back to normal. Only one needs ploughing, and the same one needs lime. So we're looking good, and that is a good thing. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.